Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
I know this is a voice you haven't heard for a long, long time.
Long time, yes.
Yes, let me break my long silence. Matt, you know who I am, and I would like to say that Joshua Francis would have my fullest support if he were to come back to the United Workers' Party. As a matter of fact, I just might look around and get the fattest bull on island and kill it in celebration. So I would welcome Joshua Francis. He's a genuine man, and I believe he's a man who can make a significant contribution to this country. And I welcome Joshua with open arms. That's all, Matt.
All right, thank you. He'd get the fattest bull there. Hello, Return of the Prodigal Son, huh? This one.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Joshua.
Yes.
I think they all should work together in their respective party, whether Freedom, UPP, and United Workers' Party. Because if Joshua win his seat, another UPP win their seat, Freedom win once their seat, United Workers win one seat, that right there eliminates Labour. So they could come together and have a meeting, keep their respective party, UPP, Freedom, and United Workers' Party. But they do it together. I don't have problem seeing Joshua with Thompson, Fountain, and the others with Ito and Bosso in the House. We want that. We want those kind of minds in the House to move Dominica forward. You know what I'm saying? So I would prefer that. He don't have to come back to United Workers' Party. He could do it on his UPP side. But let's work together and move. That's for country's sake. Prime ministers come and go. Once upon a time, we all was a baby. Look at us right now in our 40s, 50, and 60. So this is temporary. So we got to do for country's sake instead of individual's sake, man. We got to get carried out of here. This man is killing I'm not killing, but it's destroying our country, our younger future for young people. The Chinese don't give a damn about our black children, man. They don't. They never. They're only there for their goddamn benefits, man. We have to stand with each other, man. What are we doing? Like crabs in a barrel? Go to China, see how they'll treat you. Go to China, you black people, and see how they'll treat you. Like less than animals.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. Let's take another phone call. A lot of phone calls have been coming in this afternoon. There, it's 2:00. 2:00 is the afternoon time. This caller is basically suggesting, you should stay within your own parties, UPP, Freedom Party, whatever it is. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Good afternoon, Matt. Good afternoon, Mr. Francis.
Good afternoon,
Matt,
sir.
we've heard from the Kalinago territory a very significant member of the Dominica Labour Party talking in a way that they know they have their spies. He made it clear. You know that clip, Matt? Matt, you're aware of that clip?
Everybody's aware, yes.
Yeah, they're spying on the voters, Matt. And Matt, that is really to brag about something like that at a political meeting, Matt, is really beyond the pale. And we heard them say it. Now, in regard to unity is what we need in the forces of the opposition. That to remove this Roosevelt scare, it has been there already for 20 years. We do not want our future to look like the Cameroon, where a 92-year-old president is still vying for election. We do not want that, and he spends most of his time in Paris, in some luxurious place, but he still comes back to vote, to go in elections and, dominate the elections. He's 92 years old, for God's sake, and he's been there for how many years? We don't want to fall into that mess. So unity among the forces, it's not about Joshua necessarily. Joshua has his own plan to gain his constituency, but all the forces must unite on the opposition side, Matt. Thank you.
All right, thank you. More telephone calls are coming in. I know by the numbers. Of course, Joshua Francis is here for the full 2 hours. Yes, hello. Are you the caller? Let's see if we can get to a few calls. Yes, hello.
Matt, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you.
And good afternoon to Mr. Joshua Francis. Matt, I'm listening to the conversation. Matt, I am in agreement with Mr. Joshua Francis. I am also in agreement with the young lady who called. Based on my understanding, what she was actually saying is not that she's saying Joshua Francis should not come back to United Workers' Party or they should not accept him in United Workers' Party. What she's actually saying is that Joshua Francis, if he don't come, that does not mean that if he comes in, that will cause the United Workers' Party to win.
Oh, sorry about that. We'll have to, of course. Let's take another phone call. Yes, we had to cut this one short. Yes, hello.
Yeah, blessings. Blessings, Mr. Pelte.
I said blessings, blessings.
The person that brings the most excitement to Matt as a guest, when they're there, Matt wants to spend too much time and Matt wants to fight with everybody to protect Joshua. Mr. Francis, blessings to you, sir.
Brother, Matt is not protecting me, bro.
But be careful if he needs a troublemaker.
No. I don't need humans to protect me, bro.
You'll ask questions to incriminate yourself, so be careful. Joshua, Matt, the public. I illustrated something like that to Matt the other day. Joshua, in an accident, you get all mangled and twisted in some kind of convoluted wreck, and you need to be extricated. You're conscious, and you're saying, please do not touch me, you, and you. Or you need an organ, a donor, blood. It's a critical situation. And you're telling the doctors, I do not want A, B, C, D, E, A, to donate to me. Is that logic to you, Joshua?
I know, right? It's not, it's very illogical.
It's a critical situation. It's an emergency. Bon Dieu, Maui, so how does it? Bon Dieu, say Maui Joseph Oi. Matt, you understand that now?
I understand everything.
Okay, I get in off the radio just now because I know you want everybody to call. I am just saying where we are presently. Matt say something about Matt and I that already give each other. Matt does not give me Maypui, but he does treat me badly. But if you hear Maypui already give Matt Joshua, and I still consider him a brother. Matt, don't you believe I consider you a brother, Matt?
I believe that.
Because I care about Matt. I concern about Matt. I want Matt to take care of himself. I want well for Matt. If Matt win $1 million, I think I'll be more happy than Matt. For Matt. We must stop all this foolishness, my brother. You said something about me. I said something about you. We move on. We are not sleeping together, eating together, drinking together, so to speak, but we can collaborate and coexist. Bon Dieu, all that bitterness and all that hatred. My brethren, look at where we are. And I agree with Hillary, because I heard Hillary requesting the intervention of Joshua Francis. You do not want to dissolve the APP, but please let Bosso, Fontaine, Linton, Mr. James, everybody, Joshua Francis, I know you both. I've reasoned with you, and I noticed the kind of person, quite accommodating, quite, considerate and loving. Please, people, that is Dominica we're talking about. It's not a mess we make, and you don't give in Joshua in your food. It's not a broth, and you give him figal, and you don't give him dumbway. That is Dominica, mon Dieu. Matt, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Blessing. Somebody says, Matt, good afternoon to you. I don't care who is on the United Workers' Party. My concern is a united front to remove those wicked laborites on the back of Dominicans. I'm fed up. Survival on these people looks as though it's behind or under the horizon. So this is one caller saying, come together and defeat this common enemy. Hello, talk to me, yes? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, man.
Yes.
I'm Joshua. I listened to the conversation. I've listened to Joshua. Because is one thing I could do to listen. I've been working in media for a number of years, so one of my friends is listening. Now, You mentioned earlier about liking. Some people wanting Joshua to be in and some people don't want. Man, Jesus Christ came to the earth. People didn't like him, but he did what he had to do, right? So this thing about who will like and who will like, that's a non-starter. And that is what has happened to the opposition. Everybody looking at who Joshua has his share of blame to take, Because remember, Joshua left and go and look out for his party. That is a form of mashing up. I guess he figured he was doing what was best for himself instead of what was best for the country as a whole. So he figured out that if he left and for his own party, then things would be better. But it's a form of mashing up. So the thing about who like, some will like and some will like, that is a non-starter because that is life. That is all life is. And he always talk about his spirituality. And Joshua, remember who Joshua was, Don't forget who Joshua was. Joshua was ordained. And the people didn't like him. But he was a leader. And he did what he had to do. If you had to go back to the Bible, because Joshua was a leader, So the thing about it is, everybody's not going to like you. So if you want to base your decisions on who will like and who will like that, then we fit in the whole purpose.
Let's take another call at this time. Of course, Joshua, I want you to speak on the point this caller just made. He said you left the United Workers, but did you leave?
Yeah, maybe the caller is not aware. I did not leave voluntarily. I was suspended. And to this date, I never received an invitation from United Workers Party. But let us not focus on those nuances. There is a big picture that we have to look at. And the big picture here is how we are going to remove that political cancer in Dominica. We need to perform a political surgery. We need to bring all our political surgeons together, all political leaders, all political entities. We need to set our differences aside and to work as a united front in confronting that cancer and to remove it. And I want to remind the public that in 1999, it took unity to defeat the United Workers' Party at the polls. There was a marriage of convenience between the Dominica Labour Party and the Dominica Freedom Party. There were terms and conditions under which they came together, and they were successful in defeating the incumbent United Workers' Party. We can use the basic strategy that they use, whereby we can come together on the united front and to face the Dominica Labour Party. Unity does not mean conformity. People have their different ideologies, they have their different personalities, but for all of us who are genuine about working for and on behalf of Dominica and Dominicans, we can set our differences aside and make it happen. It has happened in Dominica. It has happened in many other democracies. So I am here to tell the public that I'm prepared to work with anybody and everybody who has that purpose and who has that objective. Defeat the Dominica Labour Party at the next polls.
All right, more telephone calls.